Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jesse, the Couch Movie Critic, and once again I am back in the kitchen. And today we are doing a review on this big bad man right here. This is the Walgreens exclusive Funko Pop Spider-Hulk. Man, oh man, let me tell you, a lot of people, there's a mixed love for this pop. Some people think it's amazing. Some people are like, man, another Spider-Man. I don't give a shit what they think. I'm a fan of Spider-Man. I am a fan of the Hulk. I'm a fan of all things comic book, Marvel, DC. I don't give a damn who it is. I love it all. But I love mashups. I love seeing characters who are already imbued with powers being mixed up with other characters. I loved in the PS4 Spider-Man game the Ghost Spider skin. I think it's a very cool concept. The idea of Peter Parker being augmented and becoming a Hulk and still being Spider-Man, just so damn cool. Was having a rough day, man. It was not to get too emotional, get too drawn out, but it was the anniversary of the 4th anniversary of my dad's passing away. My throat was hurting, and I stopped to get some cough drops, and my 7-year-old, Bella, the couch kid, comes up to me and goes, "Dad, look, Spider-Man and the Hulk. Who is this guy?" And I could have jumped for joy. It just made a bad day good. Don't get me wrong, doesn't change how I felt that day, but funny enough, Spider-Man was one of those characters my old man was a fan of. For years, he used to be like, "Get your head out of the clouds, get away from the cartoon stuff." And about a year before he passed away, things were doing really well in my life. They have been as well, thank God, knock on wood. And he came to visit, and he brought me a framed Spider-Man print, Joe Quesada, and he told me he made me think of him, or him think of me. And it was that moment in my life where I realized my father accepted me for who I was. So this was dope to find on that day, 4 years later, because it kind of just made me feel for my old man. So anyway, enough of that softcore bullshit. I wanted to share a viewing with you guys so you can take a look at it, see what you think of it. I dig them. He'll let you know right off the bat. But I'll let you guys check out the video, and then we'll go over some of the details, pros and cons, and let you know if I think this is something you should add to your collection or not. Let's go ahead. Let's get to it. All right, guys, so here we go. We got the top of the box. We've got the quarter-eye view up of Spidey, the Funko.com, Pop, and Marvel.com. And let me tell you, every time I do one of these reviews or viewings of a 6-inch or a Rides, it always blows my mind how big these boxes are, comparatively speaking, to the other ones. Just got to point that out. Let's go ahead and rotate him over to the front. It is hard to keep him in camera, even when my camera is high as it is right now. But, I mean, I'm digging him. I'm digging, you got the Marvel logo right there. I've loved the blue banner with the comic book artwork, number 374. We've got Pop. We've got the quarter view of him. Loving just the dimensions, the physical dimensions of the figure. He's just, I mean, Spidey's always a well-defined, muscular character, but he is just jacked as the Spider-Hulk. You got your Walgreens exclusive here, Spider-Hulk. As always, it's a Marvel, so it is a bobblehead figure. Got the warnings at the bottom, choking hazards, warning advertencias, 3 different languages. I mean, it's just so cool. I mean, you look at him, he looks cool. The tears in the costume, the green fingers sticking through. Just such a cool looking front on the front of this Pop. Let's go ahead and rotate it over to the side view. We got the Pop logo right there. Spider-Hulk again, number 374. The quarter-eye view. Box isn't perfect, but it's in the 99th percentile, I would say. Just because of the plastic here, though, it is kind of hard to see through the window to the side of him, and I think it's because of the 2-piece bubble, which is kind of a shame, because, again, there's some more tearing in his suit and whatnot. Really great definition of the webbing. It's actually carved in, which I think is fantastic. Let's go ahead and rotate it over to the back. Now, this is not part of any specific series, like a numbered series, other than it being a Marvel Pop, so there's no other picture of anybody. We just got the Spider with the Hulk, and the Spider-Hulk drawings in the back, him transforming, which I think is cool. We've got the quarter view here, the Marvel. Funko Pop is a trademark of Funko LLC, and so on. Let's turn it over to my favorite side of the box, as always. As I mentioned earlier, really love the blue background with the comic book print. It's a little hard to see. It does have quite a few fingerprints from being in the store. We got the Marvel logo, the Pop. Great drawing of him. I mean, even in the drawing, you can see the design and the musculature of it. The Hulk physique versus the Spider-Man physique. Everything is big, powerful, even his head. And it translates so well from this artwork to the Pop. It's impressive. That everything is just spot on. The tear points, everything just very, very cool. Spider-Hulk, number 374. On the bottom, we've got just a big print of a standard box. We've got the printed creation date label right here on the bottom. And then we've got here the standard, different languages where warnings, age, H+, manufactured by or for Funko. Funko's infomercial, where that and Wetmore Avenue in Everett, Washington. The original Funko and all the Twitter and so on, and distributions and whatnot as well. And then your standard barcode. Again, this is coming from Walgreens. They don't do anything special for their barcodes. But there he is, guys. There is the Marvel number 374 Walgreens exclusive Spider Hulk. I mean, he's a great translation. I mean, it's just really cool character to see the mashup of Spider-Man and Hulk. Now, let's talk a little bit about what my thoughts are, if I think you should be adding this to your collection. And we'll go ahead and wrap up the video and go from there. So there we go, guys. There is the review of the Walgreens exclusive Spider-Hulk number 374. I think he's dope. You heard me talk about it from the moment I started the video that I absolutely love this character. I love mashup characters when they're done right. To get down to the nitty-gritty of it, this Spider-Hulk, you look at Spider-Man, he's a character, he's like the Flash, he's got that runner's physique, very wiry, and the Hulk is the exact antithesis of it. He's just a monster, muscle-wise, mass-wise. I mean, he's just boom, there. And it's so cool and so well done. Now, as far as if I think you should add it to the collection, I'm going to say hell yeah. Couple things I do want to point out. If you are not a fan of Spider-Man, don't go crazy get one. Because I honestly don't think that I see this one being a high-value figure that you're going to be able to trade for something you want, or that you could sell later on to buy something you want. It is cool to have to the collection. If you're not collecting it for trading or something like that, leave it for somebody that wants it because it's Spider-Man and the Hulk. Just got to be honest about that point. If you're a fan of mashup characters, though, this is cool. Get it. It's worth it. If you're a fan of 6-inch pops, this is worth it. One of the things that blew me away about it was the cost. It was $14.99. A lot of the times, in my experience, when I have bought the 6-inch or above pop figures, price-wise, they're usually in the $20 to $25 range, and if not more in some cases. And I'm not even talking secondhand. I'm talking buying from retail. I was impressed by the fact that this figure was $14.99, especially because Walgreens sells the Funko Pops, depending which ones they are. Oddly enough, at least the one by my house sells for $12.99. So it was $2 more to get a 6-inch pop. That was amazing. The regular pops sell for $10.99, so it's still only a $4 difference to get a 6-inch pop. In that vein, shit, it's worth adding it to your collection. If you're a fan of Marvel, you definitely want to add it to your collection. If you're a fan of the Hulk, you want to add it to your collection. If you're a fan of Spidey, add it to the collection. If you're not a fan of any of those above things, I will definitely tell you, avoid it. Leave it for somebody who wants it. A lot of people I know are scrambling to get these. I got lucky. It wasn't something I expected I'd be able to get my hands on. But just like all the other Spider-Man in my collection, I just happened to be in the right place at the right time on the right day. So I definitely got lucky, and I have them. I have some very cool Spider-Man. Now with Into the Spider-Verse hitting theaters, I probably will do some retro reviews of some of the Spider-Man that I do have for you guys. But again, going back to it, I know this one mine's a little beat up, but it's mine, and I don't care. But I would definitely recommend you guys going out and get it. As always, guys, if you enjoy the videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have any ideas for videos, hit me up, DM me. You can get a hold of me via the channel. I respond as quick as I can unless I'm at work. I do have a day job, so I got to afford all these toys. But if you got any ideas for shows, you got any comments, please feel free to reach out to me. As always, guys, if you're in North America or if you celebrate Christmas, point blank period, I want to wish you guys all a Merry Christmas. It is already December. I will definitely do my best to keep continuing to have more videos coming out at least once a week, a handful of them. If at all possible, it is the holiday season. It's kind of iffy what the wife's going to let me buy. But I do want to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. As always, thanks for watching and have a great night.